Before dawn, the loom spoke in the courtyard, clack, pause, clack, until a knock cut the rhythm. A conscription scroll unfurled, names inked in a neat, indifferent hand. One was her father's. He had served his youth at the border. Now age turned cups heavy and stairs steep. There were no brothers to stand in his place. Mulan made no speech. At first light, she went to market with coins saved from small economies. She chose a gelding with clear eyes, a saddle stitched tight, reins that would not sweat slick, a spear balanced to her reach, and a bow that thrummed like a plucked string. That evening, she oiled what needed it, cut her hair to tuck under a cap, and wore the armor until it felt like decision instead of disguise. Before sunrise, she bowed to the family altar, to her mother's care, to her father's startled silence, and rode. Campaign years count differently. They are measured in frozen breath, in dust that makes bread taste of road, in letters memorized when paper is scarce. Mulan learned the habits that keep a soldier whole. Wrap the feet before blisters speak. Hide a little food for the day that runs too long. Fix a girth in the dark by feel alone. She read the ground's script and the way wind tells a story before enemies do. She learned to aim when the arm shakes and to hold the shout until the time to shout will move men rather than waste air. In skirmishes, she advanced without fever. In retreats, she kept order with a quiet glove. Captains notice that kind of calm. Generals notice the one who can be sent where the line wobbles. Her tent gained maps, then responsibilities. No one asked the question she did not offer to answer. They called her by a courtesy name and meant it. Winter bit down, spring let go. Signal fires wrote brief sentences across hills. Treaties unwrote them. At last, the border stayed quiet longer than a week, and the army returned to a city draped for welcome. Under painted roofs, the emperor received the victors and offered appointments in gold. When he came to Milan, he named posts that would keep her near the court. She bowed until her forehead touched the tiles and asked for none of it. "A camel swift as news, Majesty, to take me home." He laughed, relieved, and granted it with a sleeve's wave. The road south felt shorter. At her gate, the dog barked like a forgotten bell, and her parents climbed the steps as if climbing years backward. Mulan set down spear and bow, laid aside armor the way you thank a tool that has done its work, and opened the chest that held a dress and comb. Steam rose from tea, rouge brightened the face the mirror knew. She stepped again into her own name. In days that followed, comrades arrived with wine and stories. Surprise flared, then softened into respect. We shared rations, marched through blizzards, slept under one tent, and never guessed. Mulan poured for them and smiled. "Two hares run through a field," she said. "Tell which is male or female while they're in motion." They could not, and the point required no more words. The ballad ends without trumpet blare, no duel to prove a point, no court demanding applause. Its courage gets up early, shoulders weight, and does what love and duty require. Mulan's name grows not by ornament, but by the straight line of her choices. Answer the draft with devotion. Train until skill equals heart. Serve without complaint. Decline honors that don't fit. And return to tend the life she fought to keep safe. People retell it because it is light to carry and strong to lean on. Worth is not confined by costume. Leadership does not need noise. Devotion can be fierce and gentle at once. When a real summons comes, family, work, country, conscience, prepare well, go quietly, stand steady, and let your deeds do the introduction.